Is it? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Again, is this frequency in use? CQ 40 meters, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling CQ. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling CQ, CQDX. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling CQ and listening. CQ 40 meters, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling 40 and standby listening, QRZ. CQ 40 meters, calling 40. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling CQ 40. CQ 40, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling and standing by, over.
Yeah, that Foxtrot 7, this is M7TRJ.
Come again?
Yes, Mike 7, Tango, Romeo, Japan.
57 Tango Romeo Japan. I'm not sure about the call sign. I must have messed it up. Go ahead, Tango Romeo Japan. Complete the call. Good evening.
Yes, it's Mike 7, Tango Romeo, Juliet.
Okay, Anthony. Good day to you. Mike 7 Tango Romeo Japan. Very good evening to you. The name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Radio Tango, and the operator name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, and located in Brussels. And you're 5 and 9, very beautiful signal, Anthony, here on the dipole. Back to you there, Mike 7 Tango Romeo Japan. This is on 7 of Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, over.
Yeah, good evening to you, mate. You're coming over 20 overs. My name's Tony. I know you said Anthony. It's Tango, Oscar, November, Yankee. And yeah, you're coming over very nice, crystal clear, mate. Over this end, I'm using a Yaesu FT840 on a wire.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm also just using a dipole at the moment there, Tony. Yeah, normally I'm operating quite a lot of them 40 meters, but today I wanted to come down on 40, see what's happening over here. I'm live streaming, by the way. If you go to my QRZ page and click on the first picture, you will listen to your own voice. So fine business. You're 5 and 9 to 5 dB over 9, Tony, with that wire. So you can see for yourself how you sound, but you sound fantastic. Audio report is great there, Tony. I'm just using a TS480 on my radio gear and a SDR play receiver for my RX here in the shack. Fantastic. Yeah, I also want to say hello to Andy. I see Andy is on the side as well. Yeah, I hope everything is okay, Tony. It's been a lovely day here. We had most of the day sunshine and quite mild temperatures, maybe around 16 degrees in the peak today. So that is great, but weather forecast for the next few days doesn't look too good, so we'll probably stick to the shack a little bit more. Back to you there, Tony. This is ON7OFF, returning to Mike 7 Tango Romeo Juliet. Over.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get hold of your call sign, matey. Do you think there's any chance? Can you do your call sign very slowly, please?
Yeah, no problem. My call sign is on 7 off, like an on-off switch, and I'll spell it: Oscar November number 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. I repeat: October November 7, October February February. So on 7 off. It's like an on-off switch, but instead of a slash between on and off, it's a 7. Roger.
Yeah, basically it's Oscar November 7 and your Foxtrot Foxtrot, is that correct?
Yes, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, like an on-off switch. Like an on-off switch, Tony. Roger.
Oh, right, hold on a minute, I'm getting a bit confused. Basically, you're just saying you're Oscar November 7, is that correct?
Yes, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. I repeat, Oscar November number 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. If you look at the call sign, it looks exactly the way you should write an on-off switch. So on and off, with a slash between on and off, but the slash is a number 7. So it's like an on-off switch. I can rephrase it in another way, Tony. I'm turning my radio on and off 7 times in a week. And when I tell you this phrase, you know my call sign. Back to you, Tony. Over.
Yeah, I've got it now, matey. Thank you very much, my friend. Oscar November 7, Oscar. Yeah. No, I'll put that in my QRZ because of you probably found me in my QRZ. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm just checking your QRZ page at the moment as we speak. So there you are. I think you're pretty new to the ham radio. I think you got your license last year. I got mine as well last year, but you know I've got a lot of mileage behind the wheels because I've been on the ham, not on the CB band for quite some time. And I see you're also pretty new. I hope you're enjoying the ham bands there, Tony. It's a wonderful hobby, and especially when the propagation starts to open up. You're going to meet lots of interesting people there, mate, so no problem. And you're sounding great. And when you go to the MyQRZ page and you click on the first link, it will start the live stream, so you can listen how you sound. You're the first station I work since I started the live stream, so it's going to be very easy for you to find your station if you review it back later. Back to you, Tony. I hope you get my message there. And give me a little signal report if you don't mind. I have you 5 and 9 without a problem. Over.
Yeah, you're coming over about 20 over, 20 buses. You're coming over to me, buddy. Very nice and crystal clear into Brentford, London, UK. This is Mike 17, Tango Romeo Japan, Juliet. Sorry, I keep on getting my thing all mixed up all the time. I will get there. It's experience.
Yeah, Roger. Don't worry. Everybody understands Tango Radio Japan. It's another way of saying it. You can go with the official way, Tango Romeo Juliet, but everybody will understand with Tango Romeo Japan. No problems at all. I know some of the operators are keen that we use the exact way it should be done, and it should be Mike 7 Tango Romeo Japan, but I don't mind. It's just another way. I think the main thing is that people do understand each other and get the call sign correct, and the message is coming through. Yeah, 5 and 9 report here with that wire. What is your current power there, Anthony? Tony, over.
Yeah, I'm only on 10 watts. 10 watts.
Okay, yeah. I think your license only allows 10 watts, so you QRP, right? So, yeah, you can always call with the suffix QRP. It will get more attention to people, so they will give priority. I personally prefer to give priority to QRP stations because you have to compete with the big guns, and I think it's more than fair enough that we give you priority because it's bloody difficult when there's a pile up there, Tony. So no problem. Yeah. So what's the radio? Are you using the 7300 or the 9700 at the moment, Tony? Over.
Well, the radio I always go on to, I've got an ICOM 7300 at the side of me. I have got the Daddy next door, the ICOM 9700. At the moment, I've just picked this up, this radio. I'm using a Yaesu ST8.
Yeah, okay, QSL. Yeah, the Yaesu is doing fine as well, so it sounds great. Audio report is perfect. I think you're using the stock microphone, if I'm not mistaken, because I can hear it that you're pushing on the microphone. So I guess you're using the standard 10 microphone. Is that correct, Tony? Over.
Yeah, I don't think it's the proper microphone for it, matey. I picked it up somewhere, because what it was, I was going to get rid of the 7300, then I changed my mind and keep it, because the 7300 is a very good radio, the ICOM. Basically, I think I need to look into the original mic, because I don't think this is the original mic for it. I'll have to go out and see what one it is, and then go and buy one, yeah?
Yeah, roger, mate. Yeah, QSL Mike 7, Tango Romeo Juliet. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Yeah, QSL, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I would love to have something like a 7300, but I decided to go another path, and I continue to use my old gear, which is a TS 480, but I'm using an SDR play for the receive instead. So I also have a nice SDR view and a full band scope view on what's going on. Okay, Tony. I just started the live stream. I see a couple of friends in the chat box, so they might be just stand by on the side, maybe want to give me a call. So I'm going to see who is still around. But thanks for the shout. I really appreciate you. Take care. Just stay safe, and I hope you have plenty of contacts and a lot of QSOs with tropical countries. Hopefully you can find also the beautiful Russian Fräulein on the band there, mate. So there you are. HI 73, Mike 7, Tango Romeo Japan. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. You have a wonderful evening, Tony. Back to you.
Okay, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, all the best for you, mate. And hopefully we'll catch again. I will look at my QRZ now. And all the best for you, mate. 73. Thank you for the...
Yeah, okay, QSL, Tony, no problem. You take care and stay safe. Just stay away from the virus. It seems that it's getting more pace again, starts to spread again much faster again because of the winter. 73, Tony, Mike 7, Tango Romeo Juliet, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now, mate. Cheers, mate.
73, God bless. ON7 OFF, we're standby and listening.
X-ray Zulu Yankee.
Zulu Yankee at the end, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Kurt. This is 2 X-ray Yankee. Operator is Jim, Juliet, India Mike. How do you copy?
Yeah, good evening, Jim. Very good evening to you, and beautiful to hear you. Nice to hear you here on 40 meters. Last time we met was on 80 meters. I should arrange my dipole for 80 meter band. I haven't been using 80 meter for quite some time. I think it's more like a winter band, so I'll put that antenna back in shape there, Jim. Hope everything is okay. You're a little bit weak on me today. I used to get a little stronger signal from you, but I guess it's all about the propagation there, mate. No problems. Don't worry too much about it. You're 5 and 8 here at the moment, Jim. And yeah, if I'm doing the live stream, maybe you might have seen it. I see a couple of guys right now in the live stream. So fantastic. Back to you, Jim. 2 Echo 0, X-ray Zulu Yankee from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Over.
Yeah, 2E0, X-ray Zulu Yankee returning. Yeah, thanks for the report. Yeah, we've had a few issues antenna-wise, Kurt. So yeah, been mainly on 20. Been playing around a lot with phasing delta loops. So two delta loops. Phasing them using the Crispman phasing with absolutely fantastic results. but I've been pointing east and west, which is great, US and such. But it takes up the whole of my 5 meter squared yard. So I had a few issues. I had to take them all down. So what I ended up doing is quickly putting up back up the end-fed half-wave, which is what I'm using now. But in the process of doing that, I had the pulley on the chimney breast jam. So again, I had to put up a pole with another pulley on. So it's all been a bit of a palaver here. So very happy to be talking to anybody today, Roger.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. QSL. Yeah. I was just wondering. What was the issues with the two-element? Is it a neighbor issue or is it a technical issue? Over?
Yeah, I had a technical issue. I had an issue with the SWR with one of them was starting to drift. So I decided to bring it down and start messing with it. And as you know, when you've got phased antennas, the whole tuning thing is not as easy as it could be. You can't just mess with one. You have to mess with the other one. So something had happened. So I brought it down, and in the process of doing that, the pulley that I was using to support one of them on the chimney breast had jammed. So that was the end of that. So I've decided to take the whole thing down and then put up a secondary support, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. And I've put up another pulley just in time for the rain to come. So we've got rain for the next, I think the next couple of days. So it's going to be a couple of days before I get back out there and find a window to sort it out. But it's really disappointing because it was working absolutely fantastic. The phased delta loops were absolutely fantastic. Working West Coast Canada, it was unbelievable. But I'll get it back up. It's just one of the, you know what it's like with one. It's an ongoing process, Roger.
Yeah, QSL, Jim. Yeah, absolutely. I understand. And with a pulley, yeah, it could be interesting because it can be a temporary setup that you pull up with a pulley. How high is the dual element? Is it just a couple of meters above ground level, or you get it up about 5-6 meters? I'm just wondering the height. I have very good experience of delta loops, but it's an inverted delta loop, so with the flat side on the top and the point on the bottom. With the flat side on the top and the point to the bottom. So it's an inverted delta loop, and this works absolutely fantastic. I've had a lot of good experience with delta loops. I'm currently using a cubical quad for the upper section of the HF band from 20 up to 10 meters. I've got a two-element cubical quad, and for 20 meters, it absolutely works as a charm. It's only like 80 feet up in the air, and really works absolutely great there, Jim. And I can relate to this two-element delta loop because it probably outperforms just a Yagi antenna. The problem is, as you said, it just takes a lot of space. And if you can set it up at a good altitude, then you will get extremely beautiful results for sure, Jim. So how do you feed that two-element? Is it just like with a feed point and a gamma match, or are you using something like just a straight feed point with a balloon, or how do you feed it, Jim? Or what do you
20 X-ray Zulu Yankee returning. Yeah, so I tried a number of things, Kurt, with the delta loop. First of all, the position. The bottom of the I'm using similar to you with apex down, so an inverted delta loop, apex down, and so the lowest point is about 2.5 meters, 3 meters from the ground. Not ideal. It's about as high as I could get it. I did flatten out the top as much as I possibly could to raise the point from the ground, but you know, you've got to be careful, as you know, because the longer you extend the top, your SWR starts going up, and you get odd things happening. Some of them are positive. I mean, it would tune to 17, which was quite weird. But yeah, I tried a number of different feed points, and I kept a record of the feeding points. So I fed it at the apex down point for about a month, and then I changed the feed point to the top corner to give me the lower elevation. And yeah, that makes a massive difference with DX. So yeah, so I fed from one of the corners using a 4-to-1 balance because, like I say, it seemed to tune to 17 for some reason. So yeah, I used the 4-to-1. But when I put it back up now, I'm going to make it dedicated. So I'm going to use a quarter wave, 75 ohm quarter wave stub. And on both of them, and then run them into a switch box which I've made, and I used a 71-degree phase line, but I've been reading the Oscar November 4 Uniform November low band DX book, which I don't know if you've seen. He's done experiments with different types of phasing, so I'll be playing around with the different the phasing and patterns, and may even try go 8th wave spacing rather than quarter wave spacing, and that's meant to give me some more gain. But let's get the thing back up in the air first, and then start messing around with the spacing. Roger.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I do understand. Yeah, and. Yeah, you know, the feeding, the way you feed the antenna can have a serious impact on the resonance and the performance, you know. You always should try to test different features and different ways of feeding the antenna. I'm not very keen on using balloons, but my 2-element cubical quad is using I think it's a 2/1 balloon to feed the different elements. The 2-element cubical quad that I have is actually a multiband, and it has a single feed point, so it's probably not optimized. If you would really want to have a really optimal feeding, you probably need to feed every band in a separate way, but it requires also some switch boxes and all that kind of stuff, so it becomes more and more expensive and more complicated, because, you know, when I'm using remote, how can I switch antennas remotely unless you have expensive devices that can do this for you remotely? And I try to save a little bit on this kind of a gear as well. It just complicates things. Mine is just single feed point, and it just feeds all the elements in one go, and I can just push the button here, change the band, and be active, go from 20 to 17 or 15 or 12 or 10 without having to retune the antenna. It's just flat SWR all over the place, so that's good. Okay, well, Jim, I got some stations there that are on the side. I see also M0EBJ with my friend there in Norwich. He is also on the side, so I'm going to give him a shout. But I really appreciate the short contact. Nice to hear you. Just keep on playing around with that Delta Loop. It's a fun antenna, and no need to put it very high, as you have already experienced. You don't have to put it very high to reach the west coast of the US, so it's great. And I do understand if it's fixed in a certain direction, but to me, my antenna most of the time is also pointing either east or west. So because for me, America and Pacific region and Asia are my most favorite areas where I like to talk to. So I think we share the same interest, listening to how you position your antenna as well. Okay, Jim, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Have a wonderful day, and hopefully we can catch up with you soon again then, mate. 2 Echo 0 X-Ray Zulu Yankee from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. And just by the way, your signal went up to a 10/9, so no worries. Back to you, over.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Kurt. Really good to catch you again, and good to see you back on the air and catch you on YouTube. I think you've been on a few times, and I've been unable to tune to the band or hear you. So yeah, fantastic. Okay, I'm going to back it out, and I'm going to sit and listen to you, I think, for a little while. So 20 X-ray Zulu Yankee, Oscar November, Oscar Foxtrot, 73's there, Kurt. Take care and keep up the good work.
Yeah, okay. Anytime, you can tune in into the live stream and give me a shout. When you just give me a call sign in the chat box, because, people's call sign is not always mentioned in their profile of YouTube. Same for mine. So then I can recognize who is there and give them a shout. 73, take care, and good luck there, Jim. Stay safe, and keep me informed with the whereabouts of that 2-element delta loop. Maybe you should put a few pictures on your QRZ page. It will give people a little bit more of an idea on what are you doing with that 2-element. I'm not sure if you have it. I don't see it on your QRZ page, but would be nice, even if it's, I know it's not very visible on a picture, but, sometimes you can maybe give it a try. You take care, 73s, and enjoy the DX. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. We are clear with 2 Echo 0 X-ray Zulu Yankee, 73s, mate.
Yeah, cheers, Kurt. That's a good point. I will try that. 73s.
73s, take care. Let me see if I can reach Steve. Let me reach out my hand there, Steve. Mike 0 EBJ, ON7 OFF.
ON7 OFF, M0 EBJ. Very good evening to you there, Kurt. Hope you're well. And a bit of QSB on your signal, but yeah, most of the time you're 1520 over, Kurt. Back to you.
Yeah, I've noticed this QSB this evening. It's been all over the place, mate. I've seen it on 20 meters. I have it here now on 40 meters. The QSB is there, but the signals, they tend to fade, but then comes back straight away. So it's like some hiccups in the ionosphere, I guess. So maybe we should light up some candles and make it more stable. Currently, the number of sunspot numbers is 0, which surprises me. It was just too good to be true, so we'll probably have to wait. I think, it's like, 26, 27 days, and you're back to where before on the other side of the sun, so I guess we might have to wait a little bit. How are you doing there for the rest there, Steve? I hope everything is okay with you and you're doing fine. I'm sorry, I haven't done a lot of live streams lately. I've been busy with some other stuff, and was also a little bit sick, and so I needed to get a little bit of a rest. And it takes a lot of energy, being on the radio sometimes, just talking, but sometimes it pulls your energy, and I've been busy quite a lot, and it takes a lot of energy. So there you are. Back to you there, Mike 0 Echo Bravo Juliet, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
ON7 OFF, M0 EBJ. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're okay now, mate. Good to hear you. Yeah, everything is okay here. I'm working hard, and the bands are definitely in better shape, aren't they? I've been working on my piece of wire here, a few VKs and ZLs the last couple of weeks on 20 meters. A lot of South America on 40 as well, all over the place really, but no VKs or ZLs on 40 yet, but that's hopefully that will come soon there, Kurt. Anyway, still using the FCDX 5000, 400 watts out the ACOM, and the ZS6 BKW wire antenna around about 45 feet in the middle. Anyway, Kurt, there's plenty of people calling. Great to hear you, and appreciate you giving me a shout there, as always. You take care, my friend, and great to catch up. ON7 OFF, M0EBJ.
Yeah, QSL. I'm just wondering, one question I have towards you there, Steve. How's the QRM level? Because if I look where you are, you seem to be surrounded by quite a lot of other houses. So how's the noise level? You've got a lot of high noise level down your way, or is it still acceptable?
The noise level on here is about an S5 to 7, and on 20 metres 5 to 7. 17 metres is low, 12 metres is low, 80 metres about an S5, 160 metres is only an S3 to 4. So that's my quietest band, believe it or not, and I've got a full size 160 metre off centre fed dipole up as well, Kurt. So my noise on here is a bit high really. As I said, 40 and 20 are the worst, about an S6, X5 or 6. ON70F FM0EBJ.
Yeah, M0EBJ, ON7OFF. Believe it or not, I've got plenty of space here. I could eventually make a dipole for 160 meters, but I've never done it. So I honestly have no idea what happens on 160 meters, if it's an interesting band or not. You hear Belgium out there as well, over?
I get the odd Belgian station and North stations from Norway and that way, and Germany and France. It's a very quiet band, but the only advantage is when you're chatting on 80 metres, and sometimes the 80 metre band drop out, you know, you can just curse right down to 160 and carry on your conversation, if you're lucky enough to have a 160 metre antenna. So really, it's just a backup band for me. But I do go on a few nets on 170 once in a while, but just another band when 80 metres is really, really busy. You know what it gets like sometimes, Kurt? 80 metres gets really busy, and it's just nice to be able to disappear on 160. Anyway, all the best, my friend, and great to hear you. And you take care, and I presume you've got a new radio. Looking at that display, I reckon you've got an FDDX 101 or a 10. ON70F FM0EBJ.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, okay, well, maybe worth giving it a try, maybe, you know, when winter is coming, going to 160 meter and giving it a try. The only thing, you know, I'm having problems to tune my antenna on 80 meters. I'm wondering, I think the bandwidth on 160 meters is even going to be worse with a dipole. So you probably have to make a choice whether you want to have 1.8 or 1.9 megahertz and tune the antenna for the appropriate bands. Maybe you should just tell me if it's better to take 1.9 or 1.8 megahertz when I tune the antenna. I'll have a yak and listen on 160, especially have a listen first and see if I can hear anything. Maybe my 80 meter antenna is resonant enough just for RX, and see what's going on. Talk to you soon there, Steve. It's been a pleasure to hear you again, mate. You take care, and hopefully we can do it again as usual. You know my whereabouts when I just turn on that live stream, so no problem. Mike 0, Echo Bravo, Juliet, Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox, Fox. I'm waving to the camera. 73, mate.
ON70F FM0EBJ, going clear. Ta-da, mate, all the best.
73, you take care, and see you soon again. Mike 0, EBJ, ON70FF, and we're listening.
We're listening.
Papa Zulu, good evening.
Okay, I got Papa Zulu. One moment, I'm just looking at the call signs here. I got also Mike 0 X-Ray Yankee Golf. Papa Zulu, make your call if you don't mind. Complete the call.
The call sign is 2E0 Papa Zulu, 2E0 Papa Zulu. 2E0 Papa Zulu, good evening.
Yeah, okay, 2E0 Papa Zulu, so 2 Echo 0 Papa Zulu. It must be Lyndon, if my information is accurate. Go ahead, Lyndon, good evening.
Lyndon, good evening. Okay, good evening. You're a beautiful signal into Monshak this evening. It's 7:30 in the evening, 7 o'clock in the evening. And you're absolutely booming into Monshak. I just thought I'd give you a quick call and never say, beautiful signal, no problem whatsoever. You've got my call sign 100%. You've got my name 100%. The microphone back to you. 2E0 Papa Zulu. Microphone back to you.
Yeah, QSL, 2 Echo 0 Papa Zulu from Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot. Just having a quick look on your QRZ page. Not much to see, only I have the picture of yourself, so that's good as well. No problems there, Lyndon. Yeah, I hope everything is okay there down your way there in the UK. You're doing fantastic. I've got you 5 and 9 plus 5 dB here without any problems here in Brussels. I'm located about 15 miles southeast of the capital. It's just 20 kilometers south of Brussels. It takes me, more or less 25-30 minutes to get to the city center from where I am, especially when there is no traffic jam. And I reach probably the city center of Brussels just within that 30-minute time frame of driving, Lyndon. It's been a beautiful sunny day here. But they expect a lot of rain for the next few days, so I think we might just stick to the shack and get a little bit more on the air and spend some time behind the gear here because, boy, if it starts to rain, we don't want to sit outside, especially when these temperatures are cooling down. Yeah, Lyndon, I'm using about 400 watts on my dipole here for 40 meters. I'm using a Kenwood TS480. And my receiver is the SDR Play. And I'm live streaming, so if you happen to have a computer nearby, you can always tune into the live stream if you click on the first link, and then you will see how you sound over here. Lyndon, back to you, and then I'll have to cut you loose because I've got Mike Zero X-Ray Yankee Golf on the side as well, who is in the chat box, so I want to give him a shout. 2 Echo 0. Papa Zulu from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Foxtrot, over.
Oscar November 7, Oscar November Foxtrot, That's a bit of a tongue twister, that one, is? Yeah, no problem. It's very easy starting to get towards the winter period in the UK at the present moment. So, it's really getting dark round about 6 o'clock in the evening now, and it won't be long before we'll have the winter on us. So it'll be autumn, and then it'll be next thing you know we'll have Santa Claus with us. So I think you call him. Did you say you? I think somewhere in your other. Do you call him Yule Tunter? I think that's the Netherlands, I think it's called Yule Tunter, Father Christmas. Roger?
Can you repeat your question, Lyndon? Over?
Yeah, Santa Claus. Is it called Yule Tunter?
I didn't get your question. I'm not sure what you were asking, over. I just had a little bit of a QRM, so just give it another try, over.
Okay, we will repeat. What do you call Santa Claus? What do you call Santa Claus? Is it Yule Tunter? Or is that the Netherlands? Not quite sure. I might be wrong. Microphone back to you.
No, that's in the Netherlands. So it's different here in Belgium, Roger. I said that's in the Netherlands, and in Belgium it's a little bit different. Back to you there, Lyndon. I hope you understand.
I understand. We're losing you a little bit now. Frequency, the conditions are changing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wish you 73s and God bless, and hopefully that you can still hear me. And I'm going to say stay safe and God bless from the UK.
Okay, yeah, QSL. The QSB is indeed there. So nice talking to you there, Lyndon. Thank you for the shout, and hopefully we can make a new QSL with you soon again. You can always go and have a look on the live stream as well. You take care, 73s, and good luck, Lyndon. 2 Echo 0, Papa Zulu. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot 73.
73s and God bless.
73. Let me call Mike Zero X-Ray Yankee Golf. Andy, are you on the side, mate? Over.
2 Echo 0, Mike Kilo, Mike.
Okay, Mike Zero X-Ray Yankee Golf. Can you give me a shout? Over. Okay, negative copy. 2 Echo 0. I had a 2 Echo 0 station. Complete the call. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Over.
2 Echo 0, Mike, Kilo Mike. 2 Echo 0, Mike, Kilo Mike. Good evening.
Yeah, 2 Echo 0, Mike, Kilo Mike. How you doing, Keith? This is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, KURT. The name is Kurt. You're 5 and 9 here into Brussels this evening. And nice to meet you. Very good signal there, Keith, with 5 and 9 report. It's the first time we made the contact, so I don't see your call sign unless it's a new call sign into my logbook. So back to you there, Keith. This is ON7 OFF in Brussels with 2 Echo 0, Mike, Kilo Mike, over. Mike.
Yeah, QSL there, Kurt. I come across your station just by fluke, actually. Just tuning through the bands and looked you up. And then I also noticed that you've got a live stream, so I've been listening to the stations, Kurt, that I couldn't quite receive. But yeah, you'll give me also 5 9 there, will you?
Yeah, QSL, yeah. The band is a little bit up and down there, Keith. So it's just going up and down a little bit. And signals, they just tend to fade out and come back very straight away. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, that's how things go, and we have to live with it. Keith, yeah, very good. Yeah, happy that you found the live stream. I hope you enjoy it. It's a very good way to check your audio gear as well. If you need to do any tests or if you want to compare antennas or radios or microphones, just give me a shout. I'll stand by and then you can do the test. So that's why the live stream comes in very handy because, you know, you can do some listening to your own station in your own shack, but it doesn't sound the same when you're a couple of blocks further down the road, and certainly if you're a couple of propagation hops down the road there, mate. Back to you, over.
All understood. Yeah, fantastic. I like the setup what we've got now. I was listening to you for a minute and couldn't quite work out. You said you were live and I must have been getting a bit of a delay on the YouTube feed and I couldn't work it out. But yeah, all understood. First time I spoke to you and what a nice contact it is. I won't hold it with you because I've got to get the thing out. So I just very, very lucky there to actually manage to for you to get me. So I'll say a quick hello and goodbye. So stay safe there and catch you again. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, 2 Echo 0. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much there, Keith. Pleasure is all mine. I hope you have an enjoyable evening. And next time you hear me, give me a shout. I'll be very happy to hear you again. And anytime if you need to do some testing of gear, just come back to me and I'll help you out so you can listen again. 73, so I'll switch over to AV, Stratford upon Avon, Mike 7, X-Ray Yankee Golf. AV, if you're around, push that PTT microphone, and very good evening to you and your dad. Over.
Hello, Kurt. As you know, EV, obviously, Mike 7 X-Ray Yankee Golf. It's good talking to you again. I hope you're well. I'm doing very good over here. Over.
Yeah, QSL, AV. I hope everything is okay with you. How's school these days? Is school just back to normal, or you still need to do a lot of lessons, you know, remotely offline? How is it going these days down your way, AV? Mike 7, X-Ray Yankee Golf. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Over.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess. It's not. Obviously, school isn't about having fun, really. It's about learning. So, yeah, it's all right, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know what happened in the UK with this lockdown and the COVID situation, but did you did they force you to stay at home and do you know, do the school at the computer, so online, or what happened during the COVID for you there, AV? Back to you.
Or just
Next week is actually my half term, but I'm at my mum's for that, which is quite sad. But I still haven't good enough time, and school is just odd. I can't really explain it, but it's just like mess. It's boring.
Yeah, QSL, okay, Evie. Yeah, well, you know, here in Belgium, lots of the school kids, they were supposed to stay at home. They couldn't go to school, and they had to take school from the computer. And it's been going on for quite some time, but it's just the beginning of this school year that everything is happening back in school. So these online lessons have been stopped, and now everything is back to normal, at least as long as the COVID situation is not getting worse, you know. So that's how it was over here. Lots of people are still working from home for those who are working in offices. And well, I can imagine having to being obliged to stay at home and not seeing your friends must have a little bit of an impact. So there you are, Evie. But then, okay, well, anyway, I hope your dad is doing all right. I guess your dad is right sitting next to you, so I want to wish him also a very good evening and say hello to him. So, Andy, also to you, a very good evening, mate. Maybe you can pick the microphone for a second and so I can hear your voice and put you in the logbook as well there. Mike 7, X-Ray Yankee Golf, in the group with Mike 0, X-Ray Yankee Golf. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Mike 7, X-Ray Yankee Golf. Okay, Kurt, one moment.
Mike 0, X-Ray Yankee Golf. Good evening, Kurt. Mike 0, over.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, a little bit of a QS breaker. I don't know how the signal is down your way. I should put my 80-meter antenna up and running again. I'm gonna work on that next few days. I think maybe tomorrow, if I find a little bit of a time. Then I can be back on 80 meters. I haven't been on 80 meters for quite some time there, Mark. So it's been a little bit of a tricky for me, and I should just set it up again. So I think signals are going to be much better on 80 meters, and the short skip isn't open all the time. You're on 40. Back to you there, Mark. Over.
Mark, over.
Yeah, absolutely. The propagation today hasn't been so good. Yesterday the bands were fantastic, or in fact most of the bands were fantastic. So yeah, we're struggling a little bit with you. Lots of QSB going on, but we're pulling you out from there, Kurt. As always, you've got quite a good signal when you're in with us. It's always good to hear you as well. I haven't spoken to you personally. In there, and she's done a few bits and pieces, so yeah, it's always good to hear you, mate. Take care, and if I don't catch up with you, I know we'll catch up somewhere down the log at some other stage, but I've got to get Evie into bed, and it's fairly late-ish. We're having an early evening this evening, so hopefully I'll catch up with you as soon as we can. Great to hear you, over.
Yeah, because well, this evening there was nice propagation into the UK, Mark, and it was just unbelievable. I had very strong signals from Scotland and some other areas there in the UK. So I couldn't believe my eyes. There was a guy, he was just about 50 watts, and he was like 40 dB into the red here. I couldn't believe my eyes. So propagation is there, but you need to be at the right moment on the right frequency, and that is a little bit of a problem. So definitely, hopefully, it's gonna get better, and that's why I want that 80-meter antenna up and running as fast as I can. By the way, I know you're in Stratford-on-Avon. I've been there. I visited Stratford-on-Avon. It's been maybe like 15 years ago, mate. But yeah, that's the Shakespeare area, right? So I know I've been there, and I visited it with my Thai friend. There was a friend of mine. He was flying into the UK. And he had this visa up and ready to enter UK and Europe, and I went to meet him in Birmingham because his flight was going to Birmingham, and after that we did some some traveling in the UK and do some wild camping HI, because it was in the middle of the summer. We didn't see a drop of rain, so we were very lucky that moment, because it can be very dreadful in the UK, especially the weather in the summer. It's like rolling the dice, or I would say rolling a coin. It can be head, or it can be can be anything. But yeah, we were very, very lucky, and we stopped by in Stratford upon Avon. So we've been in your area. It's a beautiful area, mate. A lot of culture, a lot of beautiful houses. So I really loved it. It looks very original. They made over.
Absolutely, it's a very historic town, and William Shakespeare 450 years ago was William Shakespeare. So he's a little bit past it, but we're still milking him. We're still making money out of him, which is important, I think, for the town. But it's a nice place, and when the summer comes and down by the river, it's very nice. And occasionally we go down there and we throw up we've got a commander, and we're planning on taking it down by the river there and just signal up in the fields and play on all the bands that we've got on there. We've got 80 metres on the gate commander as well, so if you get your 80 metre antenna up, hopefully he'll get you in the contact book in the logs and make contact with you then.
Yeah, QSL, I guess you're on Keith, so propagation not too good today. Your QSBing and your signal went down a little bit, so it's getting a little bit more difficult to get your signal. Okay, I'll let you go, Mark, AV, both of you. You have an enjoyable evening. It's been a pleasure to hear you both, and very honored always to be able to talk to AV. As you can see on the live stream, Mark, you should use a voice converter and change your voice into a female voice, because AV, she sounds much better than you there, Mark. So you've got some severe competition going on with the radio, mate. Back to you, over.
Yeah, she's very good on the radio. When she comes on, she was a little bit firm prepared. We were actually just watching the live stream, Kurt. We weren't actually in the shop. We were in, connect up the coax and power it up and then jump on. While I was doing that, she sent you that message in the live stream in the chat to say that she called in, and that's where we were. So we weren't ready for you. So when you were calling me, I was panicking. I was running around the house, over.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. QSL. Yeah. Well, it's been a while. I haven't done this live stream, so I should catch up with the live streams. I'll probably catch up more and more the more we go further. Probably December is going to be a little bit more tricky, because I'll have a lot of work, and then I don't know what's going to happen in January and February. I'm supposed to go and visit the wife in Thailand, but as far as I'm seeing, the number of cases here in Belgium is just growing exponentially, and we might bump into isolation problems again. Maybe they will not allow me to travel. So we'll see what happens. We'll see when this time goes by, and see if we can do the trip to Thailand and visit the wife and do my purchases, because that's actually the main reason why I'm going. I need to do some purchases for the business and buy my packaging materials. So if I cannot go because of the COVID, it's going to become a disaster for me, because I will probably sooner or later run out of merchandise for my business, and that's going to hurt. Okay, I'll let you go, Mark and AV. You both have a very good evening, and enjoy the DX, and hopefully catch you both very soon again. You know my whereabouts when you are see me on the live stream and you hear me in there. Just drop me your call sign, and then I know that I need to give you a call. Mike 0 X-Ray Yankee Golf together with Mike 7 X-Ray Yankee Golf. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox 73s to both of you, over.
Yeah, 73, Kurt. Thanks very much for calling us up. Really appreciate it. Hi to everybody else on the stream as well. It's always good to see Andy Cowley knocking about. There's a bit of an in-joke from last night on Dear Commander's website, on his live stream, but Andy gets everywhere. He's very well known. Listen, guys, you take care. Thanks very much. November 7 Oscar Fox. This is Mike 0 X-Ray Yankee Golf. 73, everyone.
Yeah, okay, 73 is Mark, and I know Colum is active and doing his live stream most of the time during the weekends, but that's when I'm working, so I can't be on his live stream. It's just I'm not lucky, so I hope he will manage to do some live streams somewhere during the week, and then I can tune into his live streams as well, and do my live stream and his live stream at the same time. Take care, Mark. 73's Avi. Have a good evening to you, Avi, and enjoy the radio. Enjoy the DX. Mike 7, X-Ray Yankee Golf with Mike 0, X-Ray Yankee Golf. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. You both have a nice evening.
Golf 0, Delta Japan Green.
India Golf November.
Okay, Golf November. I will take the Golf November. Go ahead, station with Golf November.
Mike 0, India Golf November.
Mike 0, India Golf November. Very good evening. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, operator name is Kurt. Just give me your name if you don't mind. My database is not updating. I don't know, it's not giving me the right information. Mike 0, India Golf November. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox.
Thank you, Kurt. Operator name is Kelly, Kilo Echo Lima Yankee. Going up to 59 plus 10. The 40 seems to be a bit challenging this evening. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Mike 0, Italy Golf November.
Yeah, QSL Kelly, very good evening. Yeah, same over here. It's a little bit challenging. The propagation isn't too good. I'm running about 400, 500 watts to the dipole antenna there, Kelly. So I think you are on low power, if I'm not mistaken, with that call sign. But yeah, you're doing fine. I have you 5 and 9. I'm going to have to catch up also with a couple of call signs that I have here in the chat room. But yeah, I'm live streaming, so it's a little bit busy on the band, Kelly, because of that reason. And people, they tend to give me a shout because they want to see how they sound on the radio here from wherever they call. Kelly, give me a little audio report. I'm just wondering if the audio is still okay. I played around a little bit with my microphone, so I hope I didn't put the wrong settings. Mike 0, India Golf November. This is ON7 OFF. Over.
Yeah, your audio is perfect. Absolutely fine. No problem with it at all. Working conditions 100 watts this end. It is not one of the restricted power call signs. But I'm not using the linear this evening, so not full power, just 100 watts. Your audio, absolutely perfect. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Mike 0, Italy Golf November.
Yeah, QSL, no problem. Thank you very much. I'll just go through the different call signs that I see in my chat box here, because I have to catch up with all the people there. 73's pleasure is all mine. You have an enjoyable evening, and hopefully talk to you soon again. Sorry to keep it very short there, Kelly, but lots of people on the side. 73's, God bless. Okay, I have, let me see, the first one in the list that I have is Mike 0, Mike Delta Sierra. Go ahead, Mike 0, Mike Delta Sierra. Give me a shout if you're on the side, over. Okay, nothing heard. Mike 0, Mike Delta Sierra, last call. QRZ, Mike 0, Mike Delta Sierra, make your call. Okay, nothing heard. I skipped the call sign. Golf 8 Tango Mike Hotel. Henry, are you on the side, mate? Over.
Golf 8 Mike Hotel. Good evening, sir. 7, 5 and 8 with me. Bad, unfortunately. Propagation is... Never mind.
Yeah, QSL, Henry, yeah, same over here. It's up and down, very erratic, and propagation is QS breaking. So it's not really perfect tonight. So normally it should be a little bit better, but Henry tonight is not very good. I should set up my 80-meter dipole. So I realized that 40 meters isn't really good at the moment, so we should even go further down in the HF band. Henry, you're 5 and 5 with me this evening. I think it's the first time we make the contact, so happy to meet you for the first time there, mate, on the band. And sorry if the signal isn't too strong tonight. Back to you there, Golf 8, Tango Mike Hotel. This is ON7 OFF. Over.
Yeah, Oscar November 7, Tango Mike Hotel. Turning to, okay, yeah. Never mind. So now I've found you in the live stream. Let me give you a call when you're haven't got 80 meters myself. I can't really get not enough signal to put an 80-meter antenna up, unfortunately. But never mind. We can only do what we can do. Using 100 watts then from a ground mounted quarter-wave versus fed. So just 100 watts there, Kurt. Okay, well, everybody else, I'll let you get on. I know the apprehension is sitting there waiting in the building, so I'll just declare to everybody there, Kurt, and thank you for calling me. This station, Golf 8 Tango Mike Hotel, and 73 to everybody that's listening.
Yeah, thank you, Henry. And just by the way, Henry, if the propagation picks up a little bit, give me a shout. And if you subscribe to the channel, you have my whereabouts. If you need to do any testing of gear, of antennas, or even microphones or settings of your radio, and you see that the propagation is strong, just give me a shout. Let me know, and I'll give you the floor so you can do some testing. Normally by the end of the live streams, I just let the radio roll on for a few more minutes, or maybe like 15-20 minutes, and it's just for the service that people, they can do some some tests of their gear or antenna or whatever. 73s, I have 2 more callers, so I'm going to get through them. I have 80. Oh my God, my dear friend Mr. 80. So I'm going to see if I can get a hold of 80 there. 73s, Henry, Golf 8 Tango Mike Hotel. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. You take care and stay safe, my friend. Over.
India Uniform 3, Echo Juliet Golf. India Echo Juliet Golf. To everybody that's listening, Golf 8 Tango Mike Hotel.
73s, 80, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. How are you doing? Long time no see. Go ahead.
India Uniform 3, Echo Juliet Golf.
Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Captain 80, ON7 OFF, over. Native, I don't hear you, 80. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but I'll give you a shout. Let me first take that German station who is on the side as well. And maybe you need to tune your antenna there, 80. I'll give you a shout in a few moments. Delta Hotel 0, Sugar Papa. Go ahead, Stefan. Guten Abend.
Very good evening, Kurt. I'm listening to you and your club for a couple of minutes. Yeah, thank you very much for your call. My name is Stefan. You saw it, and my location is about 150 kilometers south of Frankfurt.
Ja, QSL, nice business there, Stefan. Very good evening to you and sehr guten Abend. Ich komme jetzt gleich mit einem guten Signal 59 plus 10 dB. Kein Problem hier in Brüssel, Belgien. Sehr gutes Signal von Deutschland. Ich bin hier gleich ungefähr 20 Kilometer am Süden von Brüssel, Belgien. Und Sie kommen hier sehr gut an. Ja, diesem Abend ist die Propagation nicht sehr gut, viel QSB auf alle Signalen, und es ist eigentlich auf alle Bänder. So I can speak German or English. It's up to you there, Stefan. So I need to practice my German because I'm starting to lose my German speech, my German knowledge, the language knowledge. So, but anyway, fantastic. Yeah, I'm not sure if if you found my my live stream just by going on how could I say, on YouTube and do a little search, or maybe you were tuning in there. Back to you there, Stefan. Delta Hotel 0, Sugar Papa, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Papa weg. Ja, I'll try in German. Hallo, schönen guten Abend kurz. Das klappt noch hier ganz gut. Ja, Signalrapport auch 5 und 9 bis 10 über 9, aber auch ein sehr starkes QSB. Signal oben ist wunderschönes Audio. Das gefällt mir richtig gut. Zwar nicht neu auf der Kurzwelle, aber habe zum allerersten Mal in meinem Leben eine feste Station vor ein paar Wochen aufgebaut und sitze jetzt momentan noch draußen hinterm Haus. Das ist meine armselige, meine ZS6 PKW. Die hängt in ungefähr 7 Meter Höhe an einem Hang, nach Süden hin stark abgeschottet. Vorne dran ist ein IC 7300, eine A5000 und dazwischen noch ein Tuner, weil auf dem 80 Meter Band möchte ich ja keine
Ja, okay, kein Problem, Stefan. Delta Hotel 0, Sugar Papa. Hier ist Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Ja, kein Problem. Kommt sehr gut aus. Signal ist sehr gut. Aber ja, viel QSB im heutigen Moment hier in Belgien auf die 40 Meter Band. So, es ist nicht sehr stabil. Normal ist es mehr stabil. Aber ja, at the moment it's not, it's just a low sunspot numbers, so maybe it has to do with that, or maybe there's more like how could I say, the A index, or it might be a little bit too high. I see you're close to Stuttgart. I'm just looking very quickly the distance between here and my home QTH, and we're about more or less 350 kilometers separated apart, so it's not that far. But it works absolutely fantastic. How is the weather out there? You already get some frost there, because we're getting closer to autumn time there, Stefan. Do you already have some frost? Because I guess your area starts to cool down much faster than ours. Back to you, over. Back to you, over.
Absolutely right, but we have about 7. We had some temperatures below 0 some days ago. It's getting winter, I think. Nice summer, and now it's early winter. Yeah, okay. To not because stations are calling. I hope so, and we meet again. Good. Thank you very much. Great job. I'm astonished.
Yeah, okay, Stefan, no problem. Delta Hotel 0, Sugar Papa, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. A little bit difficult on your last transmission because of QRM from the agent frequency. So somebody just popped up like 2 kilohertz lower and creating some QRM here. Thank you, Stefan, for the nice short contact. You have an enjoyable evening. You're in the lock, and next time we'll meet, I'll have the record that we have made the contact before. Delta Hotel 0, Sugar Papa. This is ON7 OFF here in Brussels, waving a hand also on the camera. You take care, bye-bye. You take care, bye-bye. Okay, I have somebody from Italy. Echo Golf, Echo Juliet Golf, go ahead. Echo Juliet Golf, go ahead.
Nice evening. From Germany.
Echo Juliet Golf. India Uniform 3, Echo Juliet Golf.
Yeah, is it India Echo 3, Echo Juliet Golf? Is that the call sign? Because I'm not sure. I just have so much QRM from that station that is just 2 kilohertz away from this frequency, over. From this frequency, over.
I repeat my call sign. This is India Uniform 3, Echo Juliet Golf.
Yeah, okay, India Uniform 3, Echo Juliet Golf. Okay, no problem. Very good evening from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Andrea, you're 5 and 8, 58 in Brussels, and sorry for the difficulty to capture call sign. It's just very noisy on the band this evening. I got lots of QRM here from the frequency next to this one. You're 5 and 8, 5 and 9 here in Belgium, Andrea. I'm live streaming, so if you happen to go on my QRZ page and click on the first link, you can listen to your own voice and you can realize how much QRM I currently have. Back to you there, Andrea. India Uniform 3, Echo Juliet Golf, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, back to you, Andrea. Over to you.
There is a little bit of noise, but your signal is very strong. Thank you so much, Kurt. Good
Okay, thank you very much for the short contact, Andrea. I really appreciate giving me a shout. You take care there in Italy. Send us a little bit of sunshine and heat, so we can get through this winter without too much spending money on heating. HI 73s, India Uniform 3, Echo Juliet Golf. This is ON7 OFF in Brussels. 73s, bye-bye.
Golf 0, Delta Japan.
Golf 0 again? Golf 0 again?
Golf 0, Delta Japan, Quebec. Good evening, Kurt. The name here is Mark. Mike Alpha Radio Kilo, QSL.
Yeah, how you doing, Mark? Beautiful, fantastic signal. I think you're about the strongest one I've had so far this evening. So a little bit frustrating with the propagation, but yours is okay. How you doing, Mark? It's been a while. Well, gosh, it's been 9 months we haven't seen. So if your wife is pregnant, she would already have a baby. Back to you.
Yeah, I think I'm a little too old for that, Kurt, if you'll probably see by the picture on QRZ there, but it'd be nice to try, but I think the chances of that are very remote. Yeah, nice to hear you, Kurt. I've not heard you about for a long while. I think we last spoke in January, yeah. So nice to hear, and nice to hear on another band as well. The last two contacts was on 80 metres. I've been listening for a little while, Kurt. I'm not on the live stream, but I was also receiving the QRM from the station that fired up on the frequency. I think it's below. I haven't traced the signal, but it was causing a lot of QRM here. You're a lovely signal, Kurt. 5.9 plus 10 to 15 dB. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Golf 0 Delta Japan Queen, over.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. I'm getting through the QRZ page. And, yeah, you never know. 9 months later, you never know, Mark, what can happen. But I was just looking through your QRZ page. Is this what is it, Old Man Scooter, is this yours, mate? Because, boy, I think you're going to fly over the road. I think you'll probably pass by the police. You will probably go faster than they can go there with that little Kawasaki device, over.
Yeah, it makes one or two make comments, Kurt. No, my theory is, Kurt, that when I'm too old to get the leg over the conventional motorbike, I may have to revert to something like that. But it wouldn't be a bad, what do you call them, mobility scooter. Yeah, I think it would, get downtown quickly to do the shopping, HI, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. I tell you, my grandparents, they had a tricycle. It was like a 3-wheel drive, and you didn't need a driving license driving those 3-wheel little tricycles. It was an Italian brand name, I think. I don't exactly remember what was the brand name, but I'm talking about a story that dates back to the 1990s. I was like still a kid, and my granddad, he used that 3-wheel drive, but it was 2-stroke, and he ended up filling it up, and at the garage or at the pump they told him it's 2-stroke, but they actually put some normal fuel in there. So finally he blew up the engine, and then we went to a local repair shop that was mainly dealing with lawnmowers and all this kind of stuff. They did put a new engine in the 3-wheel drive, and believe it or not, but it worked. It worked, but there were some side effects. And the first time we went to the town next door and we came back, I just was sitting in the seat, and it just felt so hot under my butt. And apparently, when we got on top of the hill, I just asked my granddad to stop because something is wrong. It's just too hot under my butt. So, and the exhaust pipe just went too close to the seat, and the seat was completely melted. So when I stood up, there was melted plastic glued to my jeans, and when I stepped up, there was these wires of that plastic that just followed me when I was standing up. So anyway, we had a big blast. We had a big laugh with it. They corrected the issue, but there you go. So you might bump into these kind of problems there. That's for sure. So you just be very careful whatever happens, and what you going to have to do with these new scooters there, Mark. Back to you.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Kurt. Yeah, I found it a little funny that, but some people who ride the motorcycles now, they pay good money for the heated grips on the handlebars, but I haven't heard of a heated seat like that particular one. I know some models do have heated seats, but I don't think yours was blank, Kurt. Anyway, Kurt, I'm not going to hold it because I think one of the 2 stations was trying to call in similar time to myself. I thought I'd just pop on and say hello and work you on another band, Kurt. Thanks for taking my call, and I'll hopefully have a look at the live stream a little later. Do you know, incidentally, Kurt, how far in the live stream I am, or will I have to watch quite a while? Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I added in the live stream my logbook, so you can quickly scroll through and see where your name starts to pop up. But basically, you're about 1 hour and 15 minutes into the live stream, so that's where you will start to pop up. So about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and you can show it to your wife. Your voice still sounds very sexy, so she'll be very proud of it.
Thank you for the flowers, Kurt. You're such a gentleman. Anyway, lovely to catch you, Kurt. I wish you 73. Enjoy the radio, enjoy the DX, and hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hopefully not in a 9 or 10 months' time, HI. 73, Kurt. Very good evening to you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, imagine you would have told me that your wife was pregnant, and then in 9 months again, when I meet you again, she gave birth again. So that would be crazy. 73, Mark, you take care, and talk to you soon. Within 9 months this time, okay? We make a deal. Golf 0, Delta, Juliet Queen, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Bye-bye.
73, Kurt. Bye-bye.
Okay, I have 80, Golf 6 Alpha Delta 80. Are you on the site with the technical issues? Go ahead.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Golf 6, Delta 59 plus 10, over.
Yeah, 5.9 as well, 5.9, 5 dB, a little bit QS breaker, but it's obvious, it's just the propagation. It has nothing to do with you. Or maybe it's a technical issue you're having. What was the technical issue about there, 80? Over?
Oh, no, nothing too serious, Kurt. I'm setting the radio up for the CQ Worldwide contest at the end of the month with all the cat control and M1, MM+, controlling the CQ audio, all this kind of stuff through the USB. And when I went to key the mic in standard operating format, there was nothing there. The operator was ready, but the equipment was not. Over.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking? I said, oh bloody 80, he probably forgot to connect his microphone. He's PTTing on his microphone, sees that it's not PTTing on the radio, and he's wondering what's going on. HIO.
Yeah, too many wires and not enough brain cells firing all at the same time. Good to see you on 40 meters, by the way, Kurt. Yeah, I'm using a dipole here today. Actually, it's an 80-meter dipole. But anyway, both of my brain cells are firing 100% now, so I hope you can hear me okay. Over.
Yeah, these days there's a lot of people with a lot of brain cells that are damaged. I guess it has to do with this vaccine that's going around. Over.
Yeah, yeah, maybe you're right, but let's leave the politics to one side, Alex. But yeah, good to hear you. I hope everything is okay, and your antenna system is surviving all the winds, and you have some good sales going on with your business, and the chickens are laying. And how is my best friend, Mr. Swiffer, the famous call? Over.
He was really in a very good temper today. We let him out. I've got also this meat chicken that I'm breeding, and they're about time to get to get slaughtered, to get butchered. But he's not very keen on this meat chicken because they're so. Oh gosh, they just eat all the food right in front of his nose. So he's getting a little bit frustrated. So what I did, I took him out of the chicken paddy, and he could just freely walk around. And when we do that, you can see that his ego goes to heaven, mate. He feels like he is the king of the world. So you can see his character just changing from chasing this white, heavy, fat meat chicken to being the rooster of the neighborhood, and trying to scream all the ladies from the entire neighborhood to our garden. So there you are. So far so good. No foxes. I see them on the camera every night. They're coming and pay a visit, see if they can steal my meat chicken, but it ain't worked because they're locked up behind behind the how could I say, the chicken coop protection. So there you are. But yeah, everything is okay. Business-wise, it's okay. It's not fantastic, but what can you expect with this COVID stuff? Lots of these tourists, they don't come. It's not too bad, but it's not perfect. But okay, we're surviving as long as we're doing our thing and getting our customers, regular customers. We're doing fine. The only thing I'm not just worried is will I be able to travel to Thailand next year? The figures of coronavirus infections is just increasing again in Belgium, and depending on the infection rate of every country, they allow or disallow traveling to Thailand. So right now they're opening it up, but not sure what's going to happen when the numbers of infections is increasing again. So there you are. That's the story. Nothing else to report. Radio-wise, I haven't been too much on the radio. Not too much time. And sometimes I just want to get some rest, get back from the market, and just lay down and do nothing, mate. Back to you.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Golf 6, Alpha Delta. Everything. Well, I sincerely hope the travel is okay, and when you need to go, you have to go. But what do they say? Hope for the best and plan for the worst. I'm sure you're a smart guy. You've got a plan B ready, just in case. And everything ticking along here, very nice. And with the big news, 1 week today, my son is getting married. So my daughter got married in the summertime, and now it's the turn of my son. So next Monday, my son's getting married, and we're all looking forward to a good party afterwards, and maybe 1 or 2 small glasses to celebrate the big occasion. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Golf 6, Alpha Delta.
Yeah, okay. So who's the lucky lady? Is it someone from the neighborhood? Over from
she's they met when she was at the university, and they've known each other a long time. They've been together as a couple for a long time. We have one little granddaughter by them, a beautiful little granddaughter. She's 4 years old now, actually, 4 years. 4 going on 14. Yeah, we call her the whirlwind because she's coming here tomorrow, actually, and she's be absolutely exhausting. She wants to do everything. She's into everything, interested in everything, and poor granddad here is very tired at the end of the day. But so they've been together a long time, and it's really nice. Finally, after many delays, to be able to celebrate with them. Over.
Yeah, okay. Well, if she's into everything, maybe you should introduce her to ham radio and get some female voices. we've got Mark there in Avi. Avi, she's like, I think, 12 or 13 years old, if I'm not mistaken, and Mark pushed his daughter just to do radio. So another female voice would be great. I've been thinking of checking what I could do to change my male voice into a female voice to generate some very nice pile-ups, mate. Back to you, over.
Roger. Guaranteed pile-up. The YMs always get the pile-up. One suggestion for you, Kurt, if you need to raise your voice, it involves some elastic bands, over.
Again, your question?
Yeah, I have a solution to make your voice sound like a female. It involves elastic bands, rubber bands, somewhere on your body, over.
Oh, okay, yeah, these days everything can be done, and they've got a lot of experience about this kind of stuff in Thailand, but ain't do it, mate, ain't do it, I prefer I prefer to be the way I am right now and use just a voice transformer, so that would be more than enough, because that's a very huge impact. Hey, Chai! No, I just that's cool, mate. Hey, did you hear that they are going to release a new a new series of Star Trek? I think it's called Star Trek: The Picards. I'm not sure, but my brother he told me, over.
Oh, no. Okay, I just saw on the live stream, by the way, Evie is only 10 years old right now, so hi, Evie, if you're listening. And, yeah, fantastic to be 10 years old and already qualified in ham radio. Fantastic. And, yeah, about the Star Trek, no, I did not know about that, but as you know, I love my sci-fi. And, in fact, I'm really looking forward to the release of, maybe you know the movie and the book, June. I'm really looking forward to the movie release in a couple of weeks over here. So I'll be going to the cinema to watch June. Yeah, I'm really into all the backstory and the family and the politics in the story of June. So I watched the movie and I read a book about it. So that's going to be a big deal for me. But yeah, very exciting about the new Star Trek. And I guess you saw William Shatner going up into space in the rocket. Yeah, fantastic. I'm amazed they had a spacesuit to fit him, over.
Yeah, I saw the video of Shatner going into space. So at least it's a very good, final, how could I say, exodus to his, to his life, because I think he's like, 70, 78 or 79 years old. So he better just do it now before, before he can't do it anymore. But yeah, I saw that he was going into space. It's just a short trip, though. I would have expected that it was going to last much longer, but yeah, it's just up and down. It's like going up with the elevator to the upper floor and come down again. So, but yeah, I must have had the experience of his life. They have been dreaming about this all their life, but there you go. It's a very special experience. Yeah, Avi, 10 years, isn't it unbelievable? And Mark is doing a good job. Maybe Avi she doesn't realize, but when she's going to be older and she starts to realize that she can talk with people from all kinds of countries, and I just find it very intriguing that we can use the radio for, and meet people that you would probably never meet in person in real life. So you meet up people that are, perfumers like me, or people who are pilots or whatever. So it's always a surprise lurking behind the corner, who you're going to talk to on the radio. Okay, anyway, 80, I'm happy to catch up with you. I'll try to arrange my 80 meter antenna before it starts to get too cold outside to do these antenna works. And I hope for the best in the winter and the autumn time, that the wind is not going to be too bad and my 2-element cubical quad is going to survive. It's supposed to survive. It survived many storms at the previous owner's QTH, so I hope for the best. It's just the rotor that I'm really worried about. So because it sustains quite a lot of friction when there is a lot of wind. So there you are. And my location here is very open, so that's just freaking me out a little bit. You take care, 80. I'm happy to hear you, mate. You just stay safe and enjoy the marriage ceremony of your son. And don't think too much about the radio. Just enjoy that particular magical day they made. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, ON7 OFF.
ON7 OFF, G6AD for the final. Really enjoyed chatting with you, Kurt. Best regards. See you on 80 metres very soon. And hi to everybody on the line.
73, you take care. God bless you. Stay safe, mate. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox.
Mike India 0, Victor Bravo Hotel.
Mike India 0 again.
Mike India 0, Victor Bravo Hotel. QSL?
Yeah, good QSL. Mike India 0, Victor Bravo Hotel. Very good evening to you. The name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Radio Tango, and the QTH Brussels. We had the QSO before. I see in my logbook Mike India 0, Bravo Victor Hotel. Let me just, Bravo Victor Hotel, for some reason my logbook isn't giving me the name. I don't know. Maybe I should restart the logbook. Mike India 0, Bravo Victor Hotel. Just come again with the name, because you're in my logbook, but it doesn't want to recall the personal name of the.
Just to confirm the call, it's Victor Bravo Hotel, VB8, and great to get you in the log tonight. I've been trying to sort of share it in a few times, though. You're very popular, and it's nice to get the contact again. Yes, just see that there is some QS Becker on the frequency, but on your last over you were a 5/8. You've actually been stronger than that, and you were down at one point to a 5/5. But that is what we have to contend with. So Kurt, yes, the name here is Victor. Victor India Charlie Tango off the radio, located in Northern Ireland. So I'll put the microphone, and I like your call sign, and I like your QR page. It's very clever. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox 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 Fox. This is Mike India 0, Victor Bravo Hotel. QSL?
Yeah, QSL there, Victor. Thank you very much coming back to the call. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Sounding good here. No problems at all. Audio report is Q5. Signal is not too strong, but it has to do with the propagation. Has nothing to do with your setup. It's just everybody who is a little bit weaker than normal. I guess it might be better in a few days from now. So we'll see how the propagation plays along the next few days. Victor. Yeah, I hope everything is okay there in Northern Ireland. How's the WX there? Are you starting to get some winter, or I don't think you get a lot of snow out there. I think it's too mild, but probably you get much more rain this time of the year there, Victor, and wind. How's the wind these days? Is it already windy out there?
Interesting question, Kurt. The weather conditions at the moment are very confused. It's warm, it's a lot warmer than it should be, but coming with that are heavy gusts of wind. Nothing seriously strong, but blustery nonetheless. And warmer than should be, and an awful lot of rain. It's probably 5 or 6 degrees, maybe 10 degrees warmer than it should be for the time of year. We do tend to get a lot of snow. We get a lot of rain, and we get a lot of frost. But typically, no snow. I might only get a couple of days, and that would be in January or February, perhaps. But yes, it's quite gusty, and it's very, very, very wet. But I have the central heating on, and I'm making the best of the conditions inside the house. The next job will be a cup of coffee, and that will have to keep me warm as well as high. Microphone back to you. ON7 OFF. MI0BB.
Yeah, QSL. I can see you standing right on top of a hill with snow. Is that in your region, or is it somewhere else when you were traveling there, Victor?
ON7 OFF, MI0BB. That's in Mourne Mountain, which is on the east coast of Northern Ireland. So the Mourne's a lovely part of the world. It's approximately 40 miles to the east of my current location. So right on the Mourne, when you're on the top of the mountain, on a good day, you can look at the sea, you can look out across, you can see Scotland and England. A lot of people will actually take a tiny 2-metre radio. They'll be handheld, and they will make QSOs on 2 metres and 70 centimetres into Scotland and into England and into Wales, because the elevation is so good. I've never done it, but it's something that I would like to do, but perhaps when I'm feeling more energetic. Kurt, back to you.
Yeah, QSL. I'm just wondering, because the scenery in the back looks so nice. It really looks so nice, but it looks dry because I don't see any vegetation on the mountains. Maybe there is a reason, but it looks so bloody dry. So I'm surprised. It's also a picture that is taken in Northern Ireland. Can you repeat what's the place name of that picture? Because I'm really wondering. I'm going to Google it down. I just want to see on Google Maps if I can just go with Google Street View and have a little look over.
No problem. The mountain range is called the Mourne. That's Mike Oscar Uniform November Echo, and that's the particular mountain C Donard Delta Oscar November Alpha Radio Delta. QSL?
Okay, Delta Oscar November Morn. I'm just in Delta Oscar November. I'm just trying to Delta Alpha Lima Kilo. Is it that? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have a look. I'll find it. Northern Ireland. Yeah. Okay. Because I would never imagine. Okay, Mourne Mountains in Newry, Northern Ireland. Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. It's a scenery I haven't seen. Yeah, I use my radio here. Maybe you don't do it, but I do. I use my radio as a virtual travel machine and bring me anywhere on the planet just by looking to who I talk to and giving me the opportunity to have a little bit a better knowledge of the different places and how it looks like. I'm not surprised if it looks there like there is no vegetation because I thought that Northern Ireland is very wet, humid, and it should be very greenish, but it doesn't seem the case with that area there, with the Mourne area. So I'm really surprised about that. So I never expected this. But anyway, you teach me something new. That's cool. Back to you there, my friend. I really appreciate it, Victor. Mike India 0 Victor Bravo Hotel ON7 OFF. ON7
OFF. Okay, no problem at all. It's a good idea. I like your idea, not because it's an interesting way to see some new things. It's a Northern Ireland is a fantastic place. Ireland, north and south. Again, I don't know whether you've ever been, but it is some stunning countryside with some fantastic. There's an excuse for you to come, Kurt, and see a little bit of I've been to Belgium, not in a few years, but again, I like my food and I like my. Belgium is a very good place. Hi. That mountain, just to confirm, that is actually called Slieve Donard, Donard. It's the highest peak in Northern Ireland. So it's not the highest in Ireland, but you're well above the tree line. And I think when I was up there, it was very cold. It was more. It probably had been frost for a couple of weeks, and there hadn't been any rain. It's very peaty and granite, so there's your reason to come to Northern Ireland. Microphone back to you. ON7 OFF MI0DD.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm just visualizing the pictures from Slieve Donard area and having a look on how it looks out there. Seems to be pretty cold. I guess the mountains there must be quite at a pretty high altitude, but I guess the pictures are taken somewhere in the winter period. So when the snow is still around. So I'm just looking at these pictures. But anyway, thank you very much for inviting me to that area. I really appreciate it. It's intriguing because I didn't expect this kind of a scenery in Ireland. I like the Irish and Northern Irish area because if I just do a Google Street View, everything looks so green, and people, they tend to have huge properties especially in the countryside. So I'm just wondering, there's a lot of lawn mowing going on in these country areas in Ireland and Northern Ireland. So people, they must be working quite a lot to keep their lawn short, because we've got the same problem. We've got also a little bit of a property, and keeping the lawn short and taking care of it is just a time-consuming activity that you need to do every week. We just spend about maybe 3-4 hours a week to do the lawn, and then it's just the basic stuff. I mean, even not talking if you need to cut the lawn on the side of the property and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of work involved, if I see in Ireland and Northern Ireland how these properties have a lot of grass around their houses, there's a lot of lawn mowing that needs to be done. You see what I mean? So there's a lot of people here. They tend to stick to these robotic lawn mowers, but once you get to a huge property, it gets a little bit tricky to have that done with a lawnmower, and these huge lawnmowers for bigger properties are pretty expensive. So you're freaking out because they might just steal it while it's just doing its job in the garden. So okay, I'll let you go, but I really appreciate the nice contact. It's been a pleasure to make the QSO with you there, Victor. I'll pass microphone one more time to you, but thanks for inviting me to that new region there in Northern Ireland. Mike India 0, Victor Bravo Hotel. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Back to you, Victor.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox Fox, and this is Mike India 0, Victor Bravo Hotel. No problem at all, Chris. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting to you, and I enjoyed it. I've talked to you earlier, and other people may want to get you in the logbook as well. Until we speak again, I wish you good health and good DX. I should say that to cut the lawn is the worst job. I hate this job. My lawn isn't too big that I need a ride on, but it is too big for a walk on, and I just do not like to sit it off. I would rather sit in the garden with the beer. Hi. So you don't care? My pleasure. I wish you good health, good DX. Mike India 0, Victor Bravo Hotel. That's me off and clear.
Yeah, QSL, having some sheep, the sheep, they will do the job, or if you have enough space and a shelter, you can have either sheep or horses or cows. They would also do the job. 73, take care, and nice to make the contact. Mike India 0 Bravo Victor Bravo Hotel. This is ON7 OFF clear. 73s, bye-bye. Yes.
73.
Okay, start to get some QRM from a radar. Any other stations before I'm going to shut down my station? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Over.
Mexico 0, United Oscar Oscar.
Mexico 0, United Oscar Oscar. Good evening. I don't recognize a call, and indeed it's a new call for my logbook. Good day to you there, Richard. This is ON7 OFF, and thanks for being also live on the live stream. Go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, very good evening to you there, Kurt, and good signal this way, 5.9 on the nose, and it's good audio. And a bit of over the horizon radar at times, but no problem at all to receive you there, Kurt. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, no problems there, Richard. You're doing absolutely fantastic. You're in the clear, and boy, is that your antenna? I'm just looking through your logbook. That's a beautiful antenna you have there. I guess it's is that a 40-meter antenna? Because it looks so huge.
Yeah, Roger, that's what I'm operating on at the moment, the 3-element full-size Yagi, not about 20 metres, running it's a remote station, as you can probably see on the GRZ page. What are we running at the moment? We're running about 35 watts Yagi. Across the internet from the 7300 to the HAL headset into the laptop. Yeah, that's how it works this way there, guys.
Yeah, QSL, I just have a smile on my face when I see the antenna that you have with your little van there. I guess you don't drive with it. I think it's just somewhere when you're fixed somewhere, right?
Which one are you talking about? The one on the back with the top hat on?
Yeah, the one with the very huge antenna, the vertical, that is right next to the truck. What is it? The van there, the Mercedes van. I see a gray one, I see a blue one. So it's huge, man. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Roger. No, over the years I've had many Vito vans and different antennas on. And the one on the first page you see, I think it's the one with the big screwdriver on. I drive with that on. I did. Somebody wrote my van off in February or March, drove up the back of it and wrote the van off. And I've never got around to putting another system back together again. But I always used to drive around with a big screwdriver on the back, which runs 160 to 10 metres, which was really nice because you can work any band at any time of the day there. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah, we're all crazy, mate. We're all crazy. I'm doing this kind of things as well, and set up some kind of an antenna right next to the truck. People pass by and they tend to stop and ask what's going on, and I just tell them, yeah, this is for the to dry the clothes off for the underwear of my wife. Because we're not allowed to hang the clothes outside in our town. So people, they keep on looking at me and look at me like, I'm an extraterrestrial. But yeah, of course it's a joke. Yeah, I see you've been to Japan. If I see that Japanese station, you've been to Japan. Over.
QSL, yeah, I went there. I've been a couple of times, but the last one was 2017. I was there for a month and went to saw a lot of the guys I know over there. So yeah, I normally work quite a lot at DX towards JA, so it's one of my sort of areas of the world I like to work quite regularly, especially on 40 metres. So and a great place to go, and especially the radio. I think it's Akabari, I can't remember the place in Tokyo. It sells all the ham stuff. It's a fantastic place. Problem is you've never got enough money in your pocket. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I've been there as well, but it's been it's been extremely long time ago. I haven't been that deep. I see that station particularly is coming from Nochi station. That's on that separate island there in Japan. I've only been to Tokyo and Osaka, and that's about it. So I went from Tokyo to Osaka with a stopover in Kyoto. Was an absolute fantastic experience. But I'm talking about 20 years ago, mate. So I haven't been there. I moved to Thailand every year, but Japan, it's a little bit tricky for me because when I'm off, it's January, February. I don't want to go there when it's winter time. It's better to go there when it's summertime. So better go there when the weather is okay, because winter time can be very nasty out there in Japan as well. Okay, I'll keep it short and sweet. So I'll just gonna shut down the station there. But I really appreciate the contact there, Richard. Really appreciate. Your antenna is doing fine. It's not a very, very strong signal, but I think it all has to do with the angle of attack of the antenna. I guess the angle for Belgium is going to be quite steep, while your antenna is probably optimized for longer distances. So I guess it really must work very, very well for very long distances. I'm just using a simple dipole for this particular band, and I haven't got any gear or antenna gear that is just better than this dipole for 40 meters. So it's just too big for my cup of tea, these antennas. So there you are. Richard, thank you very much. I really appreciate the contact there, mate. And if you want to check out your voice on the live stream, you're about 1 hour and 45 minutes into the live stream. You take care, Richard. Mike 0, Uniform, Oscar. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot. Over.
Yeah, Oscar, Norway 7, Oscar, Fox, Mexico 0, United, Oscar. Yeah, no, it's a pleasure to work you there, Kurt. You stay safe, and I've just turned a little bit of power on because I was only running 35 watts, so you were probably struggling a bit, and also somebody was very close to battering on us. But there you go. Anyway, 7 for 8, and pleasure to work you. Good evening. Cheers.
Have a good evening. You take care, and catch up with you soon again, mate. Stay safe, and say hello to the Japanese friends there from Belgium as well at the occasion. Mike 0, Uniform Oscar, Oscar, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Bye-bye, 73.
Yeah, 73. Good luck.
Kilo Papa 9, Julian Mike Papa. Go ahead. I'm not sure if I've got the call sign correct. I have Kilo Papa 9, Juliet Lima Papa. Can you just confirm that I have your call sign correct? There's a lot of QRM from the agent frequency, so sorry about that. Number 9, Julia Lima Papa. Can you come back with the call sign? Okay, nothing heard. I'm gonna let the live stream roll on a few more, maybe 10-15 minutes, and then I'll turn it off. So if you guys want to do any tests of gear or whatever, just go ahead. Be my guest. It's just there for you. So I'm gonna just step aside and go QRT. ON7 OFF here in Brussels. QRT. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in the live stream, and hopefully talk to you soon again. Keep on subscribing, and then you have my whereabouts. So ON7 OFF, we're shutting down the station, but we'll let the live stream roll on. 73.
Secure 40, this is Echo 73. America, America, two orbit please. TQ40, this is Echo 73, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 73, America, America, two orbit please. TQ40, this is Echo 73, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 73, America, America, two orbit please. TQ40, this is Echo 73, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 73, America, America, two orbit please. Echo 73, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 73, Echo 73, Alpha, two orbit please. TQ40, this is Echo 73, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 73, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 73, Alpha, Alpha, two orbit please. This is Echo 73, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 73, America, America, two orbit please.